Alright, so back in the video, back in the reaction. Meet the 6'5" Slovenian star who has the ugliest shooting form in history. Now, shout out to Legends Productions for this video. It's been going crazy. He's getting his bills paid on this YouTube. So let's go and check this out and see. Bro. We need to scan the environment first. Okay, so he's overseas. A lot of doo-doo shirt and gray pants. But what did I just see? You sound like these though. What is that? Bro, who talk? Bro, that scared me, bro. That just scared me. What kind of form is this? This is like Markel Fultz and Gilchrist, like these.
Wait, am I saying this right? What's good? So today I'm back with another video. Today I saw one of the weirdest basketball videos I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's about this European basketball player from Slovenia named Žiga Habet. And his shooting form is just absolutely awful. Today I saw one of the weirdest basketball videos I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's about this European basketball player from Slovenia named Žiga Habet. And his shooting form is just absolutely awful, like...
Yeah, his form matches his name.
What the hell is this, man?
His name is
Habet
Žiga.
has been shooting like this for a while, and not only his free throws, but his jump shots as well, which is just mind-blowing, man. You may think that this player just shoots like, what, 30% from the free throw line or something like that? But that is not the case. The statistics will shock you, so let's talk about his story.
Bro, did he just shoot a three like that too?
Which is just mind-blowing, man. You may think that this player just shoots like, what, 30% from the free throw line or something like that? But that is not the case.
Now, I understand if it's contested, but that was a wide open green release.
First, before we go in depth with his shooting form. Žiga Habet was born on December 5th, 1997 in Ljubljana, Slovenia. As a child, he always loved watching basketball and therefore, he started playing the game at an early age. Like any other basketball player, Habet learned how to shoot a basketball normally at this stage, as he got the ball to his pocket correctly, straightened his arm, and got the perfect follow-through and target for his shot. With this in mind, he developed into a really decent basketball player on the court. The combination of his shooting from three, strong driving to the basket, and smart defense allowed him to make a great impact on the court. Also, Habet grew to a height of 6'4", alongside a 6'7" wingspan, which really helped him a lot. But it wasn't easy for Habet at first. When he first enrolled with the LTH Castings during 2015-2016 Slovenia Telemark League, he didn't really get an opportunity at all and was a bench warmer for most of the season. Habet only averaged 1.9 points, 0.9 rebounds, and 3 assists per game this whole season in only 15 games. However, Habet did improve his game, as later that year with the LTH Castings, during the Slovenia Telemark League down regular season, he averaged 6.1 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist in 7 games. Even though he got more minutes now, it still wasn't quite enough for Habet to develop. So during the 2016-17 season, he enrolled with Union. Throughout the 2016-17 Slovenia 2 SKL regular season, Habet averaged 15.6 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game, earning himself a great spot in the roster. Habet scored double figures 14 times in 16 games and had 20 points or more 3 times this season, which was definitely an improvement over his past 2 years. Habet also competed for the Slovenian U20 basketball team and even started, as he averaged really good numbers on high efficiency. With this in mind, Habet still wanted more exposure against better competition, so in 2017, he moved out to the US and enrolled with the Hartford Hawks basketball team in Connecticut. Habet was excited for this opportunity and was looking forward to measuring himself against other top competition. However, Habet was completely wasted in Hartford and only playing 5 games during the 2017-2018 NCAA regular season. He only averaged 0.8 points, 0.2 rebounds, and 0 assists per game. He only combined for 9 minutes as well in total throughout the whole season, and well, it wasn't looking too good for Habet, man. The only good thing that was happening to him at this time was his studies, as he averaged a 3.5 GPA and was an America East Commissioners Roll member. Moving forward, Habet decided to leave Hartford and enroll at Highland CCC for another opportunity for him to shine, in which he spent the rest of the 2018-19 season developing and doing his thing on the court. After working on his game, Habet decided to go back to Slovenia and play for another team. In this team, Habet still did very good and averaged 11 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 2.1 assists in 11 games. He scored in double figures 6 times in 11 games and had 20 or more points 1 time. Habet also recorded 3 triple-doubles throughout this whole season, which was very impressive for a guy like him. You can see that Habit is very talented and that he just needed an opportunity to be successful at the game of basketball. With that in mind, Habit thought that he would be ready enough to declare for the 2020 NBA draft, in which he actually did and was hoping to be selected by any team at any pick. However, Habit went undrafted. This left him with no other choice but to go back and play with Slovenia, where he still plays until this day. But here's where the madness begins with his shooting form. During the 2020-21 season, Habit suffered a really gruesome shoulder injury. He could barely lift his arm up and was left with no other choice but to change his shooting form.
Now it's starting to make sense. So he had a shoulder injury and made him shoot like that? I thought he was shooting like that on purpose.
It was a tough
I was about to say, you need to go to R2 and get that fixed.
But how'd you get back on court? I mean, my shoulder still hurts, but I'm doing some exercises, and I took some pills to release the pain. But, you know, when you're here, you just want to play.
I know, but yeah, you gotta take care of it, man. Like, you know.
Because he's still recovering from this shoulder injury until this day, he's been using this weird-looking form for his shots and free throws. With his shot, everything looks normal until he picks the ball up, and then he bends strangely to the left before the throw. It is difficult to describe this technique, and it is best for you to see honestly. However, that's not the most impressive thing about his shooting form. You may think that a form like this will lead to a terrible percentage from the free throw line, maybe around 50%, but that isn't the case. According to Shema DeLucas on Twitter, who is a sports analyst, Habit shot 80% from the free throw line this whole season. Yes, 80% while shooting like this. It's 80%. Unbelievable, man. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess, right? Currently, Habit just wrapped up a season with a team named Senjor and averaged 5.7 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per game. Habit scored in double figures 3 times in 19 games and recorded 1 triple-double. In conclusion, Habit has had a very interesting story to say the least, and this shooting form will unfortunately be his remembrance for life because it's just too ugly for us to forget. And that concludes the video. What do you guys think of Stiga Habit? Do you still think that he could fix his form one day? Or do you think that this shoulder injury will haunt him forever? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below.
Like
if you enjoyed this video, should leave a like, subscribe for new, and click the bell to get notified of my future videos. I hope you have a great day. Peace out.
Anyways, that's gonna end this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next video.